Now I gotta ride or die.
Yeah. So what does that mean then? What does that mean time scales wise? So what, a couple of days then? So if I was to go and get all the bits, the paint, what else do we need? The filler and all that for the side, like knocking it all out. Yeah, I think it should be all right. I mean, you've had a good look at it, and it's all right, but it's not too bad. Like it's fixable. We won't have to, like, I wouldn't have to replace the door or anything. That's the main thing. Yeah, I think probably, what do you reckon? 2 weeks. 2 weeks. 2 weeks. That's right. Yeah, I mean, you can take the car for 2 weeks. That's absolutely fine. I thought it was going to take that sort of long, that period of time anyway, if I'm quite honest. So yeah, super happy with that. Yeah, that's absolutely fine. What I'll do is I'll get the body shop on the phone now and try and order some stuff. I'm assuming you can collect it. Assuming it's easy enough to collect stuff during COVID-19, or will they deliver? I'll see if they deliver it. If not, then I'll have to go and collect it while I bring the car over on Saturday. Okay, that's perfect, mate. Thank you so much again. Absolute legend. Right, cheers. Bye. Right, guys, I was actually, well, a very impromptu video. As you can see, wearing a vest, hat. I was actually laid in the garden after having lunch, and that was my body shop. Now, the body shop had actually already looked round this, and we'd scheduled the respray, and I sort of said to you guys, listen, hang back for the respray. It's not going to happen. Not necessarily for the foreseeable future, but, you know, COVID-19, there was a couple of things that came up. Insurance jobs were getting in the way of this car being resprayed at the guy that I wanted to get it done at. So he's actually just rung me saying the 2 big jobs that he had for the next 2 weeks, well, after Saturday, so we're on a Thursday now, so the Saturday, that following week and the week after have actually basically not necessarily fallen through, but they've been pushed back. So he said, I've got an opening if you want it, and I've taken it, and we're going to do it. So the car is getting resprayed starting from Saturday. Now I'm actually uploading, well, I'm actually videoing this on the Thursday. So what I'm going to try and do is take you guys with me as much as I can on the respray. Obviously, I'm going to try my best to show what's going on, but I'm not going to force my camera in front of people's faces. A lot of people get different ideas when they see resprays, especially how people do resprays. The main thing I'm going to point out is the door shuts, the boot, you know, shut line, the engine bay, all of that are absolutely fine. So the reality is, I want what is in effect a blowover. I want all of the dings and scratches fixed way before we respray it, or at least a professional sprays it. But the reality is, this car isn't actually so bad that we need to take all the doors and the rubber, everything off of it. We don't need to do that. If I was doing nut and bolt respray, yes, and if I had 10,000 miles on this car, yes, it would be fine. But the reality is, and I've said it more than enough times, we don't need to go crazy on the respray of this car. We just need to get the colour back. We need to enhance that colour and get it back to its original cherry red. So what I'm going to do next, now we actually have confirmation. You have no idea, guys, how happy I am. I basically sort of lied because I've just put up a video saying it's been pushed back, and it had been pushed back, but I'm really happy. Shout out to the guys that have just lost the insurance job at some point. I'm assuming it's COVID-19 based. Anyway, I'm going to take you guys with me as much as I can with this, but I'm going to get some paint sorted, because I said I'd get the paint sorted for him. I'll pay for it up front and all that sort of business. So he's all paid up, and, you know, I prefer that side of stuff. I don't want to go there and look at it and go, well, no, I don't know about this. I'd rather get the paint paid for, the labour paid for right now, and yeah, we can get the motions in the oceans going. So if you've never done this before, I am a complete novice to respraying a complete car, so come with me in this journey. I am now going to ring the paint shop and, yeah, try and get some paint. Hopefully there's some on the Isle of Wight. The Isle of Wight at the moment is running on very bare essential supplies. Royal Mail and stuff are coming back with some forwards and stuff, and you know, all the delivery guys and stuff are coming, but it's essential travel only in theory. So very exciting news. Stick around, I will get the paint on this video as well. We'll see what paint we've got. Just have to find the paint code. We'll 100% check it's the right paint code, because you don't want it coming out a bit funny red. No one needs that. Just like that, we have paint supplies for the 106. So I'm going to go through exactly what I've bought in preparation for this. Now, the body shop obviously has a lot of things, different variants of pads to sand the car down, cleaning wipes to panel wipe the whole car, various other bits. So these are the only bits I actually needed to buy, which was quite nice. So we've got 1.5 litres of Peugeot, the paint code there, the KB, which is the paint code for this cherry red, and there it is, cherry red. Yes, that is sick. Bag code, blah blah. So that is 1.5 litres of the cherry red. That will do the complete car. Obviously, again, complete novice, so if you have heard that you need more or you need less, then that's fine, but this is what I've been told to buy. So and the other thing, the only other thing I had to buy was this, which is the hardener and the 2K filler there for all the little bits. So going around the car just to show you guys more than anything, this was the real problem area. It had been severely dented here and tried to been pushed out. I don't know if I can show you guys on camera. Yeah, you can see the ripple there. So obviously the body shop will get as much as they can out of that, but they're gonna have to fill a little bits and bobs again with this door. Again, did think about actually replacing that door, but genuinely not interested, if I'm quite honest. The wheels are going to stay as they are. As very exciting news, I have some new ones on the way, so if you've got to this point in the video, you will know full well that there's new wheels coming for this thing. Although I'm going to refurbish these coming down the line, they will come back onto the car and back off the car when they're painted silver at some point, but I want to jazz the car up a little bit with some different wheels. Coming to the front wing, again, we've been all through this, but I want to just remind you guys why I'm going full pelt and fully respraying this thing. Wing, not too bad, couple of dents, but again, it's very faded. Bonnet faded with scratches and stuff going down the front. The front bumper, again, not too bad, but there is minor scuffing just down there and here. So again, if you're gonna paint this, then you might as well paint the front bumper as well. Again, front wing, if you're going to do that, then you might as well do that. And this is how the point where I started thinking, well, the respray needs to happen, because if you guys remember, we got to this point when we were machine polishing the side of the car to get the colour back, and we started to think, well, this bit's been sprayed, because as you can see, this is cherry red, this is faded red, and so is this. So someone's de-locked this car on the passenger side at some point. Not sure why or anything, I'm not really sure, but they have done it, and it goes basically faded red into cherry red and then faded red at the back. So again, this side needed completely painting. The roof isn't too bad. Again, we've been through this, but the roof isn't that bad. The spoiler completely lacquer peeled. Just try and get a good shot for you guys because it is really sunny today. So yeah, lacquer peel completely over it. So again, that bit I wanted to respray straight away anyway. The boot, mainly dents and stuff in it and faded bits. I have already taken the badge out because it was this horrible, where is it, red one. This one, so I've got a brand new one on the way, and we'll be chucking that on straight after the respray. And back bumper, if you guys remember, was actually painted before I got it. So it's cherry red here, faded red there. So there is a big difference in colour between the rear bumper and the rear quarter and the boot. Another thing to point out, this I'm assuming was silver, or that's primer. Either way, the rear bumper and there needed respraying. So general overview, oh yeah, petrol cap as well, completely sun damaged and absolutely no paint left on that. So you can see why a full respray, I mean, everything bar the roof is needing paint, so I'm going to get the roof done regardless. So a full respray, in my opinion, had to happen. The other thing to point out is these, the mirror caps have been done out of a paint can and literally the paint is falling off them. So of course, if you're going to do the full car, you might as well do the mirrors as well. So there we go, guys, the little 106 is finally getting resprayed. Massive thanks to the guys down at the body shop that I use. We'll be taking you guys with us, don't get me wrong, but I will obviously keep them to what they know and what they do in their profession. So we'll be dipping in and out when I can. Obviously COVID-19, for the essentials, so it'll be sort of a weekly update when I drive past, when I go and get food. But massive thank you to the body shop guys, massive thank you to the paint guys as well for shooting over the paint. Actually hand delivered this, well, hand delivered it to my driveway and then I went and picked it up, but they delivered it today on the spot, like 20-30 minutes after I ordered it. So yeah, super happy, super excited. If you did like this video, just please give it a like for the respray that's actually happening now. I understand that I did put a video out the other day just explaining that it probably wasn't going to happen anytime soon. Thankfully, things have fallen through for COVID-19 customers, insurance and stuff like that, whatever it is. But it means that we can carry on with the 106 and get it fully resprayed. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you on the next one.